You just keep going. You just find your keys. That's the main thing.
Get the old keys.
I think make sure you blow up the walls here because I think there's a key, isn't there? There's something important in one of these walls.
Well, you fairies to your
it's
right.
the one over there on the left.
You fairies to your right.
Yeah.
Which means I'm gonna have
Look
to
at me telling you.
I'm gonna have to go back to the start of the dungeon. I'm pretty sure it's fairies to the right. I hope that.
Yeah, you're right.
wall
And then
exploded.
that gives you no, it didn't.
It didn't explode. That's ridiculous.
No, this is when the games didn't render anything that was happening off screen.
Yeah. It was like that's it. That's Green's done. That's Green's done.
Get the old key. That's always the last key. I always forget to get that one.
Yeah.
That's the one that
You
always has me.
You can wind up with a few extra keys in this dungeon.
Look at you cheating using the mirror.
Hardly saving time.
No, I suppose
Cheating.
you're just taking advantage of what the
Cheating
game
using
gives
an
you.
item, like cheating. Cheating is using the spin jump to jump on top of twomps. That's what that is.
These are cool little enemies, aren't they?
Yeah, in the
spin jumps on twomps. Yeah.
in the Link's Awakening.
That was the spin jump was ridiculous, wasn't it?
In the Game Boy one, you can actually use your shield to.
There's another key
bend them.
down there, isn't there? You blow up bridge and you
jump out.
the skeleton heads come off, don't they? Start chasing.
Master key. That's the master key.
That's where the slow skeleton heads are. The ones that come at you real
I
creepy.
think you maybe do.
They're kind of yellow. They have like a yellow kind of tint to their heads.
Is it down there?
And they move really slow. Yeah,
That's right.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah,
See, look at these retain their shape in the
Yeah,
Dark
right.
World. And I think the Nidorans are in this when you go in to get your hammer.
Yeah, there isn't it around, but this isn't the tower though. That's the
No,
thing.
what I'm saying is these enemies they're kind of native to the tower.
Yeah.
So my point is that because they represent the tower, they keep their shape just as like it. I know this is just something bullshit that I'm making up, but I like
No, Aiden.
I like to think that they thought that deep about their game, you know.
I believe there's a place online where you can put fan theories of your games. So
Yeah.
you might stick that up there and see if it flies.
Do you know what? I think I might have typed that into Google, and I think someone already noticed it before. But it's definitely something
No
like
way,
I
you
just
noticed?
kind of figured.
Yeah, you never get there first, wouldn't you? Know the nerds are
No,
always ahead of
there's
you.
always someone there, which always pisses you off.
Most bros will never be.
And no one really cared either. So even if I did get there first, no one would care. It's not very nice.
This isn't even the right way. This is going towards the end of the dungeon, isn't it?
Yeah, you hit him in the eye, and then
Yeah, and then
you,
you go
still need,
downstairs.
you need to get your hammer first because you start those turtles. I always call them marble shell turtles.
The marble.
Yeah, because
marble
the
sellers.
noise when you hit the actual when you smack them with the hammer and they flip over, and if you hit them with the fucking what you call it, your sword, the noise it makes, very marbly kind of sound. I'm just talking shy.
I don't know what you mean about marbles, but okay. How do I get
No
down there
marble,
again?
fucking marble surface. You know the noise of marble.
How do I get down there again, Aiden? It's the other
There you
side,
go. Yeah,
isn't it?
go straight out.
Yeah, okay.
And
Down.
then throw your bomb down, you'll get another key. This is where the little skeleton heads come off and they kind of just like real freaky. Just kind of like hover towards you, real slow. I'm pretty sure it's there.
Is it right?
Yeah, down here, and then
Yeah.
you go up and then something it appears there. Something appears there as well.
Yeah, there's a little... Well, this is the master key, I think. Which I need for the
Yeah.
hammer.
And then jump back down
Then
then.
jump back down, yeah.
And you'll be sorted, buddy. You're doing well, you're doing well.
All over the place, Aiden.
These dungeons, they're not,
That's some jumping.
particularly in the Dark World, you know, you just have to keep on going.
Yeah.
And eventually find things. There you go.
Oh, here they are. Here they
Yeah,
are.
watch their heads come off.
I'll let them chase me.
But they go really slow. No, these go
No,
really
no.
quick. No, I was wrong.
Get that fuck out of there quick.
Yeah.
Jesus. Jiminy cricket.
Yeah, Jesus.
I'm not gonna... Yeah, just go back upstairs.
Oh.
Fuck! Bastard.
Get the fairy
I'll
dust
tell you,
out.
that wall that I bombed, that didn't explode, but he hit me as I was going up the stairs.
That's right, yeah. He got you as you're going out. Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Wanker.
So I'm gonna go right here now.
And then you go and get the old hammer.
Throw that down. Throw that
Boom.
down. Then that'll give me a chest here,
And that's another key,
in
isn't it?
which I get a key.
Oh, the key is
I'm
everywhere.
not sure if I need, but
That's,
now
that's the key.
I need to fucking
Throw a bomb over.
throw a bomber, yeah.
I know me stuff, don't I?
Fucking red, yeah.
I think we play this game fairly
It's
similarly.
handy when you have Google and open in front of you. You have Zelda Dungeon open in front of you. Zelda Dungeon's a great site, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It's
Do you know what's a great site?
got loads
The
of
cutting,
pictures.
the cutting floor.
The cutting room floor.
Cutting room floor, yeah.
Yeah, for the bait elements.
Ah, it's brilliant, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you should check that one out for anyone that's listening.
Yeah.
To our 2 listeners, our 2 viewers.
Our 2 viewers, both of you, please go and check out the cutting room floor.
You,
Not that we
you might find it interesting.
don't even have anything to do with it, Aiden. I tried to
You have to say, buddy.
shimmy past them, Aiden.
Oh, fuck, you don't be worried about shimmies, buddy. It's the least you're
I
bleeding
tried to
problems.
do a little shimmy.
You're not a shimmier, huh?
Here we are. It's a
You kind of need to trick him, don't you? Oh, you're little... Oh, like Messi.
Yes, and he's gone.
Like
and he's
Messi.
gone.
That's like Boateng there, putting him on his fucking ass.
Do I need another
You need to go
key
through
in
there. No, go through. No, you don't. You just blow up.
That's
There's
right,
a
yeah. You know more about this than I do, Aiden. I'm
Hey, I
fucking
don't
selling
know.
myself
I
as
don't
the
know.
expert.
I always see you as the Nintendo expert, to be honest.
And then this happens.
I know.
There's the Nidorans. Green.
You're green now,
Getting
look.
fucked up, Aiden. Here, look at this.
No, palette swap, what?
That's it, yeah. This early into the game.
Fuck's
I
sake.
can only hold 10
Maybe that's
bombs.
why they never changed. They just ran out of bleeding memory. Couldn't make new sprites. Couldn't add new sprites, so they just left
I
the...
can see that happening.
It's a bit bogey that they used the baddies from the last dungeon in this one. The same kind of enemies. You think
Yeah,
he's kind of
yeah.
spread them out a little bit.
Yeah, so that you don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm
They're fucking lazy, if you ask me.
I do apologise for the that annoying sound of low health. That's my
Yeah,
fault.
well, what can you do?
The magic hammer.
It looks a terrible looking design.
It can pound some steaks.
It's just
I like steak.
it's just a little block hammer, like, you know.
I like steaks.
I like steaks.
I'm gonna equip. Yeah, and it looks like a big motherfucker.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
What makes it magical? I love how big it
I'll
looks.
tenderise you, all right. Look at that.
Like it looks pretty small there,
Yeah.
shit, but it's kind of bigger there and looks good.
Terrible graphics. Terrible drawing there.
Tenderize, yeah, tenderize. I like the little sparkles that come off the master sword as well, yeah. And it's
Deadly, yeah.
and it has a longer reach as well.
It looks powerful, all right.
That fucking, I need a heart, Aiden. That fucking sound.
You'll
is-
get it. Don't worry, buddy. You'll
That
be
sound
grand.
is
You'll be grand.
incredible.
You think you've got a fairy in a jar, don't you?
I have 2 fairies, yeah.
But you want to save them.
But the boss isn't too
You can be tricky.
pleasurable an experience either.
You can be quite tricky, though,
It can
can't
be
you?
a tricky jobby. Here we go.
Love that sound.
Get him. Nope.
Your 5 rubies there. Kiki ripped you off.
Yeah, he did actually.
Maybe get a
think
few
I-
quid back.
You think
I think he'd help you, wouldn't he?
No, I didn't get it.
Compass guy looks terrible, doesn't it? Looks like an eyeball.
I don't need to go through there, or do we?
I'm not sure. I think this goes down to a big, the rupee room, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna use my.
Yeah, get your L. Make sure you hit him now, because if he gets you, you're fucked.
No, I'm not fucked.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, get all those kikis back.
Yeah, so I need to. I'm not even getting them all. Look. I need to get there.
Go on. You can know.
Which means I have to go.
One fucking arrow. Jesus, thanks.
I have to go back to where I was. Do you remember? And I couldn't. You know when I put the statue onto the.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You need to hit that feckin' that cyclops in the eye.
Yeah, which means I might as well just use the mirror, save myself a key. Hey,
Oh, that's clever.
hey.
It's too bad you won't be able to use that key in the next dungeon now, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. But if you play the original Zelda,
If it would work that way, would it?
you would, yeah, because you can actually take keys from dungeons, and you usually end up with like 6. And not only that, you can buy them in stores. You can actually go
Really?
into a store and buy a key, for the dungeon. So you're basically buying your way through a dungeon.
That's not that sounds
crazy,
like
isn't
that
it?
sounds like the model nowadays, doesn't it? Pay to win.
Yeah,
game.
it was literally pay to win, but it was like it wasn't real money. That's the
Yeah.
thing. But
It set up the idea though, didn't it? The concept was set.
then in one of the later dungeons, now I think it might be like the 8th dungeon of 9 or the 7th of 9. Fuck, don't know me left from me right.
7 of 9. He was in. That is track. Which one was that? Voyager, was it?
I don't-
7 of 9. Your one from Star Trek.
I don't know. I don't know
It's the
anything.
sexy looking alien. Or
Oh.
she was a Borg.
I don't know anything about Battlestar Galactica. Oh, what are you talking about? Fucking. What are you talking about? I'm 4.5 hearts again already, Aiden. Fuck's sake. 7 of 9. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck, Aiden? What are you talking about?
Oh, jeez.
Tell us what you're talking about.
No,
What
I
are you
can't. After you just put me in play, this fucking completely
Can I-
demoralised me.
Could I finish a point for once?
Yeah, go on, sorry, go on.
No, it doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter now. What's the point? There is
oh,
no point.
Jesus.
7 of 9.
But can you see the
snow.
snow? He looks like a dragon, doesn't
I
he?
can kind of see it now. That
And
you
he has
say it,
ears. His ears are up on the top there.
Yeah, and his head is
yeah.
slanted.
And he's like,
yeah. Yeah, he looks angry. That's,
yeah,
that's actually
he's
cool.
about to breathe fire.
That's cooler than whatever the fuck it's meant to be.
Yeah,
Oh yes, perfect. No,
he looks better as a dragon. He is a dragon, isn't he?
okay. Yeah, but sorry. In the original Legend of Zelda, you can get in one of the dungeon items. In fact, some of the dungeons have more than one dungeon item. Oh, that's powerful, isn't it? Some of the dungeons have more than one dungeon
Listen to
item, but you can get a master key. It's like a line key, and it says instead of having like 8 keys or 6 keys, it says A. You have a number of keys, and it's literally you don't need to use keys anymore. It's like a master
So
key.
it's actually a master.
It is
master
actually a
key.
master key that opens any lock in any dungeon.
But Zelda's all about the key collecting.
And there's a classic one as well. If you go to the first dungeon in Zelda, the original Zelda, the very first dungeon in the series, right? Go in, leave, right? If you go in, the first door is locked, But if you go in, leave, and then go back in, for some reason it's been unlocked.
Really?
Yeah, how about that?
What do you think of the original Zelda game?
It's good, but you want to play it with a guide to make sure that you know what you're doing.
Yeah, because it is fairly confusing, isn't it? Like where you can go. And
It is cryptic. It was deliberately made. It was deliberately made cryptic because genuinely what Miyamoto and his cronies wanted to do was that people would talk about it in like
Cronies.
schoolyards and stuff like that, and like
oh yeah.
Yeah.
They wanted the information to be spread like that.
yeah, exactly.
So
yeah,
they
yeah.
made a very kind of esoteric game in the hope that people
There you
would
go. Fucking hell.
would actually
Never had
be able to
played
help
this
each
one
other.
before. Yeah, exactly. Because it was cryptic. So you might get like, oh, what do you do with this part? Oh, for that part you just like burn this tree down or play the flute here.
I like games that are cryptic. I find Mario 64 to be quite cryptic as well.
The little clues that it gives you
Yeah,
for
like
the
it does give you a few clues. Like the toads can kind of give you an idea of what to do, but there isn't like for looking up into the light. Does a toad inform you about that? You know, to get the wing
No,
cap.
I don't think he does. No.
So how, like, I mean, that's just kind of like you just have to explore your environment to really. I appreciate that type of gaming. I think the hands are being held too firmly nowadays. You know,
I think
you're not allowed to just go and explore.
I think you can throw this fucker a bomb. You see?
Can you?
Yeah.
Onto the old
I
mask,
think you can start him off with a bomb. Yeah.
weaken them up, huh?
Yeah. If we can hit him. Didn't hit him. Oh, it did.
Did it?
I think it did. This is a. Oh shit, Aiden.
The way they split up, it's hard to
Yeah.
hard to work them out, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
How many fairies have you got?
Here comes tail too.
That'd be grand. Just watch out the old tailspin.
Yeah, you can always spot when it's coming. I love the way it hits the ground as well.
Spling, spling.
I wouldn't be too confident about this, Aiden, I have to say.
Look at him hovering as well. Look. Yeah, I know this guy can be difficult. It
Definitely,
does take a few dungeons before you start to get like you get settled in the dark world. I think
Yeah, definitely.
you definitely are still weakened, especially with this.
damage that
Oh, there you have him now.
I
Milling
always
over.
switch the bomb around here.
Into that diamond. Into that fucking diamond. Hit the fucking
Freestyle,
jaw.
I'm hitting the fucking wall and
Hit that
everything.
fucking jaw.
Hitting the wall. Did I hit him? I'm hitting the fucking wall and
Hit that
everything.
fucking. Go on. Oh!
Oh,
my-
yes,
Oh my
laid him.
god.
Did these hurt you? I don't think they do.
Oh,
Some dungeons they
oh.
don't. Yeah, see?
Oh, that was beautiful.
It was good, wasn't it?
That was beautiful.
He let himself. I'm not going to catch the hurt.
Had to rub my pants there after that. I did.
Look, catch the
Think I
hurt.
something happened.
I was going to say, yeah, no,
That's supposed to be 3D, isn't it?
yeah, you'll see it now as it comes up.
Oh, crystal.
Little, not quite the Super FX chip, but
I remember I had a friend, right, and I was progressing really well in Zelda, and every time in the schoolyard I'd see him, he had this game as well.
yeah,
And like looking back in retrospect, I know that he never cleared the game. I never got as far as he pretended that he did.
yeah.
Because he'd always tell me like, "Oh, I got here, I got there," right? And I used to annoy him, and I know I was annoying him. I was like, "Oh, how'd you do this? How'd you do that?"
Yeah.
And then I just remember one day he got so pissed off. He was just like, "You just need to get a few crystals."
Yeah.
You know, that was his answer. Like, you know, I was like, "I'm trying to get the fucking crystals. I want to know how to get the crystals."
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and you're
yeah.
just hitting you with this, like,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. The
And
actual end.
he's just pure, like, just fed up with me at that stage. He's like, "You just need to get a few crystals."
Yeah. You're struggling desperately. You're
Yeah,
like,
it's like, that's exactly why I need the crystals. You're no help to me. But I can just tell now, looking back, he was just so annoyed. Like, he's just like, "I don't even fucking know."
yeah,
Bullshitting he was.
Yeah, he was just parroting what he'd read in magazines. and stuff
Exactly,
like that. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Fuck's sake. That's the thing, though, isn't it? You have to kind of. It's horrible when your lies. You have to lie a lot as a kid, don't you?
Oh, big time. It's the only way you'll ever make it.
yeah.
It's human nature, you know. You have to exaggerate.
Make yourself look a lot better than you really are.
Yeah, exactly.
But when you get when you're starting to get exposed or you're getting like touched, that's the horrible part.
Oh yeah, you need to be careful down there. Yeah.
That's why he was running out of like space. He was running out of road,
Yeah.
and he had to say fucking just get a few crystals and you'll see.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then because obviously you will make that progress.
Yeah.
And he's, "Oh, you're right. Well done."
Yeah.
You know, but they always say a good lawyer needs a good memory.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Yeah,
know, so
yeah.
just tell the fucking truth.
Yeah, because you tangle yourself up in your web of lies.
Like, what do you think? Like, I'd like to ask. Let's get your opinion on this.
Oh God.
Here's
Here we
that
go.
moment.
Here we go.
Here comes the preachy part of
Hitler-esque. Here we go.
Hitler-esque. Yeah,
Here we go.
the preachy part of our
Our relationship.
our channel. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. A bit of preaching
But,
school.
like, do you like, you know, if you meet a girl for the first time, whatever? Do you ever be yourself?
No.
No.
I think being told to be yourself is one of the worst things you can be told.
It's dangerous.
I think it is. Not that it's. Well, like if someone's looking for advice usually then what has happened, like with girls or anything like that, but typically with girls, they'll say, people say, oh, just be yourself. But like, no, because they've been themselves for years and that hasn't happened for them.
Yeah.
That hasn't worked out for them. You know that kind of way?
Yeah, no, I'm glad you said that, because I always think that you have to dilute who you are. You know, like, always be yourself, but to a certain extent, you can't be like, you can't go home and open up a fucking wardrobe full of Star Wars figures and say to your girlfriend on the first date, look, this is me. You know, there's certain things that like you have to, you know, like, I mean, I look back to who I like when I was with Miriam.
Yeah.
No, like trying to show off, and I was showing off.
Yeah, if you don't want to expose yourself.
Yeah, and you have to. You have to, like, obviously there's a lot of truth to who you are. Like you're being nice because you're that's just who you are. Like you're treating her well because that's the right thing to do. But you don't exactly be who you are. Day one. Like, I'm not gonna start turning around and like leaning over and you know what I mean, like, and scratching my armpits and all in front of her and things like that. Or
that's just...
or I'm not even gonna be who I am. Me personality wise, I'm not gonna be fully who I am. I'm gonna hold back. You know? Oh, you found it already.
Yeah, it's up there.
You'll be fucking digging holes like a bleeding cabbage, I do.
I should have got.
Like a fucking farmer planting sound seeds.
I should have got it the first time, and then we're gonna turn this cunt into wood.
So that's what I need to remember that now. 11 o'clock.
I apologise for my language there, saying the C word so wantonly. Yeah, you can't be yourself, because if that's who you are and you're having a bit of trouble, then yeah. But like if obviously you can't change yourself, make wholesale changes to who you are, but at the same time, there's some things that you have to kind of
just water down your personality.
Yeah, you have to be cautious about.
You know, like, it's there's tricks, like I found just from I don't want to sound like a fucking like a pretentious fucker around like that, but I just think that like there's certain like tricks in social situations to get just so that you can get by, you know. Yeah. Because there's times you're going to feel so fucking awkward, and you have to just fake it till you make it sometimes, you know. Definitely. Just so that you feel more comfortable. Definitely,
yeah. Because, and you know with Miriam, that especially when she was from a different culture, you're thinking, Jesus, like, I mean, how is she going to judge me? How is she going to perceive me?
I found that a lot easier, believe it or not. Because I think Irish girls, they sense the bullshit more, you know.
Oh, God.
And particularly Dublin women, they're not fools. Like, they know, they can sense when you're bullshitting them more so. And it's a cultural thing because they know what the Irish lads are like. Whereas we can be more charming to people of other cultures because it's more exciting for them. It's like, oh, here's like a different guy, like, come from another country or whatever, you know.
So you bullshit.
Oh, here comes the soundest bloke in the dark world.
You bullshit Miriam. Here you are. Here's the soundest bloke.
It's the nicest fella you will ever meet. You think about it, he's coming from the dark world and it has not tarnished his personality one bit. Wait till you see how jolly this guy is. I always imagine he spoke like a cowboy.
All the hardships he's had, and look how, I mean, he looks dodgy. You think, oh, this fella must
be like, look at that. He's like hollow man. Well, howdy, that worlder. You look like a straight-up shooter. Want to try your skills in my shooting gallery? I'll give you 5 shots for 20 rupees. If you're as sharp as I think you are, see, look, he's even being nice, you know. You look good, kid.
Yeah.
You stand to rake in the rupees.
He's a bit of a con artist, but still.
Yeah. How about it, stranger?
Play, no way.
And he's a jolly dude, you know. He beats on the old drum and all, you know.
Yeah,
like,
he does.
Like,
yeah. Yep. As you're there, like, you're really like rinsing him for money because like it keeps doubling.
He really is a breath of fresh air, isn't he? That's right.
Balls.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake, Borgie. You don't get your money back here.
Oh, we got it. Okay. And he bangs the drum. Boop, 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 boop,
yeah.
Get my money back. What did you pay?
He's a breath of fresh air in the dark world. So you've got 12, is it?
We paid 20. Did fuck. Oh, and that wrecks your combo. Have a go, Aiden.
So it's 16.
Shoot again.
So you got 16 there.
16 to beat. And carefully. Y is for your items. Shut up. No. Jesus. Not quite. It's cheating.
Here we go.
You got it? Nope.
Fuck you.
Into the hand.
Fuck that hand.
One into the hand. Oh, he's laughing at you, Aiden.
Fuck's
he's
sake.
laughing. He's not beating his drum.
Oh, for fuck.
Aiden, did you get a single fucking rupee in that?
Didn't get fucking
give me
one.
Give me that fucking controller, will you? Fuck's sake.
I embarrassed myself there.